Catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.
Hi, you're welcome to Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lillian and you are listening to Tech Untapped. If you are like me, who's looking into transitioning into tech, but don't want the hassles that come with programming and coding, then keep listening because I'm about to tell you about some tech careers that don't require coding, okay? Tech Untapped is the program that gives you some tips and tricks, some how-tos, some do's and don'ts in the tech space, right? So this particular one will be in parts because they're numerous. So the first one is user experience. They call it UX designer. Now, if you're good at figuring out what people like, what people don't like about products, this could be your thing, really. You make sure that products are easy and enjoyable to use, making people's lives smoother. So you will work alongside the UX designers. You will work alongside the UI designers to analyze user experience and make improvements. You conduct user research, you create data-driven designs, you develop prototypes to enhance the usability of products. So you don't really need coding to know how to do that. And since I've mentioned the UI designers, let me take you straight into UI designing, okay? That is another field that do not require coding. This is like an artist for software. A UI, user interface designer, make sure that apps and websites look nice and are easy to navigate. It is a great job for people who are into art or graphic design. So UI designers enhance the visual appeal and user friendliness of apps and websites, and you will create captivating designs that simplify user interactions. You improve, the overall user experience. So think about it. The next one I'll tell you about is technical writer. Now, you're a writer, right? You love writing, but this particular writing skill will be for creating documents like user manuals, product announcements, instructions. You have to, if you know programming, it is a plus, but you often write about technical things, things that are not related to coding at all. So technical writers, you create understandable content about complex technical subjects. You will simplify some topics that are really, really intricate and you make them accessible to non-technical readers. So this is a great skill to have, and it does not require coding like that, but if you have coding experience, it is a plus for you. What about product managers? Well, I know a couple of them, and these ones, they don't know a line of coding. Product managers lead the way in planning and designing, making products that companies create, right? I want to create a product and I really don't know. I just know that this is what I want to do. But this product manager, they're like captains of a ship. They make sure everything goes smoothly, okay? You don't need to be a coder, but if you know a little bit about coding, it will be very helpful. But this particular one, this role is perfect for you if you do not want to go into coding, but there's a higher level role that usually requires some experience. Now, these professionals lead the design, strategy, and implementation of products within a company. They will focus on delivering value to customers. They use strategies and methods to meet functional requirements effectively. There was a particular drink that the bottle was just boring, right? But one day, these people decided to change the bottle of their drink. Do you know that bottle alone made me purchase the drink? That's not the first time that bottles has been changed, but that bottle, it looked so sexy. I'm sorry, but it did. I don't want to mention the brand, but I found myself buying a couple of bottles a week until I realized that, Lillian, soda is not for you, so stop taking it. Let's move over to the next one, shall we? Business analysts. These are like translators, right? So if you go into this particular field, you'll be a translator between customers and the people who make software. You turn customer needs into tasks for developers, making sure that everyone is on the same page. So as a business analyst, you connect business objectives with tech solutions. You facilitate communication and efficiency across teams. This does not require coding. Another one that doesn't require coding is tech support specialist. Now, when people have trouble with their tech, they call tech support. I saw a meme or when you call your tech support of your brand, let's say you're using a computer and you call tech support and you explain to them what the problem is, the first thing they'll ask you is, try turning it on and off. People are tired of hearing that, really. So if you are a technical support specialist, listen to what your client needs and don't just give a general answer, all right? But as a tech support specialist, people will call you, right? And your job will be helping people figure out what is wrong and how to fix it. So you have to be good at what it is that they need fixing on, right? You'll be good at explaining. So you need to know how to fix it and need to know how to explain how to fix it. There are people that will tell you, oh, I can do it, but I cannot explain it to you. So if you're that kind of person, you do not need to be a tech support specialist, all right? So you have to be good at explaining. It is very, very important, all right? Support specialists assist users with tech issues. You possess a very broad tech knowledge and strong communication skills, and this will help guide users through problem solving skills. So if they tell you that my laptop screen has been blinking for some time now, and yes, I have turned it on and off and it's still the same thing, then you need to know exactly how to take the person on a step-by-step guide to fixing it. Or if they cannot fix it on their own, you need to then tell them to bring it in for servicing, all right, for a checkup. Another one is mobile designer. A lot of people are using mobile. In fact, mobile phones are taking over. Mobile devices have taken over. I'm talking about mobile phones, talking about tablets. Now, mobile designers, they make sure that apps and websites look and work great on different devices. You see when WhatsApp will say, oh, I've brought out a new feature available on iOS, but not yet on Android, because Android is, let me not say. But mobile designers will make sure that these products are available and they work well on all these devices. So that is another way to go. SEO, SEM specialist is a field of tech that does not require coding. Remember how you search on Google? Now, this specialist will make sure websites show up in these searches, okay? It gets lots of visitors, so you need to know exactly what to do that will make your website pop up when people search. It is important because a lot of people search a lot online. Lillian did today, and I'm going to do some more later. Google is literally my best friend now. So an SEO specialist improve website visibility in search results, and they optimize content and keywords to boost traffic onto the website. You know, there's some people that will tell you, okay, I want somebody that will be a social media manager and websites, this and this. No, these are different fields, okay? If you know somebody who knows all this in one, then their pay has to be a lot bigger. System administrator is another one, okay? These people handle day-to-day tech stuff for a company. So they'll set up computers and make sure files are safe. And sometimes they even build defenses against the little bad guys, all right? Now, this one, you need to know a little bit of programming for computers, yes. But project manager is not like that. You have to think of project managers as super organizers. They manage smaller projects from start to finish, coordinating different teams like engineers, marketers, and product experts. They are great at seeing both the big picture and the small detail, okay? So project manager is another field that you don't need to know coding to go into. Another one is software quality tester. Now, I don't know if you've seen YouTube videos of people smashing products. There was a video of a particular founder who was trying to test out his new bulletproof vehicle. And to do that, you need to shoot it because it's a bulletproof vehicle. So you have to put a bullet beside it, try to get a bullet through it. You need to get a bullet through it to be able to tell people that, yes, I tried it and the bullet didn't go through. So when he shot the gun at the window smashed. So that was a failure. That is what software quality testers do. They break toys to see if it's tough. They do that with software, just like if you want to break toys to see if it's soft, but they do that with software. They find problems so that the software works perfectly when people use it. You get. It is Africa Tech Radio. My name is Lillian, and I'm telling you about some tech careers that do not require coding. Let's move over to technical recruiter. Technical recruiters are also called matchmakers for tech jobs. Yes, they find and hire tech experts. So they need to know tech lingo to pick the right people. They just need to find out what they need for their company and then pick the people who fit. Okay. And most of those recruiters go on social media, they go on LinkedIn, they go on communities where techies are, especially those techies who post their work. That's why I always tell you, bro, you should always post your work. Do not be quiet. My friend told me, Lillian, you said this building at so and so. I said yes. He said I was the architect behind this. I said, what? Why am I just hearing about it? Why haven't you told me about this since? Why are you just telling me and not the world? How do you think people will poach you out of your company? And he's so valuable right now that his company is telling him, you know what, we're going to promote you to senior staff and we're going to give you like triple your salary. And he's saying, you know what, make them, he's just negotiating. And I'm like, yeah, you're good, bro, but now tell the world. You can also try information architect. Have you ever thought that, this website I'm seeing, well, I think it can be better. Well, this is what they do, all right? They optimize how websites are structured and organized so people can find things easily. What of operations manager? These are behind the scenes heroes. They make sure everything runs smoothly in the company, from dealing with suppliers to organizing equipment. It is amazing. And we had a guest one time on the show who told me about how she has started a tech company, but she has not written the line of code in her life. And she's not alone. Right? If you are a lawyer, you can still transition into tech companies, but you are not going to write any code, any law, any coding thing. All you need to do is to be affiliated with tech laws and represent your company, not just tech, corporate law. Okay, it's you can do anything you're doing and just channel it into the tech space. We also have the software sales representatives. These, or if you are in this field, what you do is you'll be a salesperson, but for tech. So if you're good at talking and you know about software, you could make some serious money selling software to people and businesses, and not just software, selling your company to people, telling them about what your company does, how they can be of service, beautiful things like that. And now let's go into marketing automation manager. In some huge companies, these marketing whiz are people who use tools to make marketing campaigns run smoothly, like sending emails, reaching out to potential customers, etc., etc., etc. We also have the IT project managers. They oversee entire projects in IT companies from idea to execution. They collaborate closely with various teams. They ensure smooth coordination and merging contributions to achieve project goals. So you can try and dabble into that. Information architect, I've told you about that. And let's move over to no-code developer. They call these people citizen developers. Now, no-code developers can craft solutions using no-coding tools. They can create customized applications to improve business processes without requiring extensive program knowledge. You can try that. And if you are allergic to coding, you can also be a community manager. Now, community managers connect organizations with their audience. They represent the brand's voice. They moderate discussions to boost brand's presence and trust. You can join a community, attach yourself to your community manager, learn courses on that, take courses on that, pass, get certificates on that, so you can advance. What about marketing automation manager? Marketing automation manager simplify marketing efforts through automation tools. Everything is being automated these days. Everything is, you don't need to be manually inputting anything or downloading anything new. There are tools for that. So you can design campaigns, you can automate tasks, you can enhance efficiency in marketing operations. What about content manager? Content managers, if you decide to go into this one, you will oversee online contents like blogs, social media. You ensure engaging content aligns with the brand's identity. Yes, that is something you can do. Or you can be a social media manager. You manage a company's social media presence. You can create content, engage with audience to promote platforms. You can put this content on platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and others. And you can also learn, just to be ahead of the game, ads. You can learn how to put ads out there. It is a beautiful job that you can do not just for your company, but as a side gig as well. Okay, and I'm going to stop at Growth Hacker. Now, growth hackers creatively promote business growth using innovative strategies, and you would require and retain customers through unique approaches. So you can study on that, get courses on that, which I'm going to share some other time on where you can access free courses to dive into the tech world. My name is Lillian, and stay techie.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to catch up on all the live shows right here on africatechradio.com.